Let me pose a question rarely asked. When was the last time you truly prioritized your penis's well-being? I'm not referring to basic hygiene in the shower or adjusting your underwear, but genuine, dedicated care, akin to how you maintain your teeth, heart, or joints. Frankly, for most men, particularly after 50, penis health is often neglected until issues arise. Discomfort, functional decline, or a sense of detachment from a part of themselves that once embodied vitality. Yet, this doesn't have to be the case. As a urologist, I can attest that men who integrate penis care into their daily health regimen are frequently those who sustain activity, confidence, and a vibrant connection to their vitality well into their 70s and 80s. Thus, if you're over 50 or approaching it, now is the opportune moment to focus on this. Your penis is more than just a sexual organ. It's a vital indicator of your circulation, hormones, lifestyle, and emotional state. In this video, I'll present a gentle, actionable routine suitable for every man over 50 to bolster his penis's health, function, and longevity. We'll explore age-related bodily changes after 50, the specific needs of your penis to remain responsive and strong, and daily care practices that can significantly impact your physical, emotional, and even relational well-being. Expect no gimmicks or awkward discussions, just genuine, scientifically grounded advice delivered with the respect and honesty every man deserves. By the end, you'll grasp that penis care isn't about vanity. It's an act of mature self-respect, quietly enhancing your sleep, confidence, and relationships. Let's begin. To truly comprehend, let's start with the broader perspective. After 50, your body quietly transitions into a new, equally meaningful, and potentially fulfilling phase, though distinctly different from your youth. This shift isn't abrupt. It unfolds in subtle, gradual waves, initiating small changes. One of the first, whether we acknowledge it or not, affects our sexual health. Hormone levels fluctuate, with testosterone, crucial for men, experiencing a slow, steady decline. Testosterone's influence extends beyond libido. It impacts energy, muscle strength, mood, and critically, the natural desire and physical readiness for intimacy. As testosterone dips, you might observe a slower response, or your mind may be willing, but your body lags. Concurrently, blood flow becomes less efficient. The arteries and veins supplying oxygen-rich blood to all organs, including the penis, gradually narrow and stiffen with age. Your heart and circulatory system must exert more effort to supply necessary nutrients to your tissues. Regrettably, your penis is often among the first areas to manifest this decline. Why? Because its functionality is entirely dependent on robust circulation. Following this is a change in nerve sensitivity. The nerves governing sensation and arousal begin to transmit signals at a reduced pace. The connection between your brain and body, that once instantaneous spark responding to a glance, touch, or thought, now demands more stimulation, relaxation, or time to react. This doesn't signify a loss of signal, merely a slower transmission. None of these changes indicate a fault or defect. In fact, they're entirely normal. However, they underscore that the systems supporting your sexual function, your hormones, blood vessels, and nerves, require greater care and attention than they did at 30. Consider it this way. Just as your knees might feel stiffer in the morning, your eyes struggle with small print, or your muscles take longer to recover post-activity, your penis undergoes its own aging process. Like every other body part, it desires to function, but it needs your support. The challenge lies in how most men either ignore these changes, make light of them, or attribute them solely to aging, never pausing to consider what their body might now require. It's akin to observing a warning light on your car's dashboard and, instead of inspecting the engine, continuing to drive, hoping it resolves itself. However, your penis isn't attempting to shame or punish you. It's simply communicating, sending subtle signals that it needs assistance, more movement, enhanced circulation, reduced pressure, and a different kind of attention than it once demanded. By heeding these signals and responding with care rather than frustration, you empower your body to truly thrive, not just survive. The reality is that men in their 60s, 70s, and beyond can sustain robust sexual function and a healthy connection to their bodies, but only when they shed the pretense of being 25 and begin nurturing the body they inhabit today. This journey commences with one fundamental element your penis cannot do without: blood flow. Robust, consistent, oxygen-rich blood maintains the penile tissue's flexibility, nourishment, and responsiveness. It keeps it warm, vital, and capable of proper function for both urination and arousal. Without adequate blood flow, other functions falter. However, the complexity arises here. The penis is often one of the earliest indicators of poor circulation in your body, long before your heart signals any distress. You might experience diminished firmness, a slower response, reduced morning activity, or decreased sensation. These are not arbitrary occurrences. They are early signs that blood isn't reaching its intended destination. Therefore, if you contend with high blood pressure, elevated cholesterol, or diabetes, if you spend most of your day sedentary, if you smoke, or if your diet lacks nutrients essential for cardiovascular health, your penis will be the first to notify you, even before you're aware. While this might feel disheartening, it's actually a gift, offering you an opportunity to intervene early, implement minor adjustments, and bolster your entire body, commencing with your most sensitive and honest part. Your penis doesn't deceive, and if you heed its messages, it might just empower you to live longer, feel better, and sustain your strength for years to come. That's why a significant component of your penis care routine, especially after 50, should be daily movement. And I don't simply mean hitting the gym or lifting weights. I'm referring to natural, gentle movement: walking, stretching, deep breathing. These actions, though seemingly simple, are powerful tools. Beyond benefiting your heart or joints, they play a direct role in maintaining blood circulation through your pelvic region, which is absolutely vital for preserving your penis's health and responsiveness. When you move your body, you stimulate your blood vessels to remain open and flexible. You also facilitate the expulsion of waste products that tend to accumulate in areas with compromised circulation. These waste products can stiffen soft tissues, including the delicate blood vessels supplying your penis. Over time, this stiffness can impede achieving or maintaining an erection, or fully experiencing intimate moments. Even 5 to 10 minutes of light movement a few times throughout the day can make a substantial difference. You're not merely exercising your body, you're preserving the vitality and function of what is arguably your most sensitive circulatory organ. The good news is, you don't need to approach this like a strenuous workout. You just need to keep things moving. A brief walk after lunch, some gentle leg stretches while watching television, or even slow breathing and pelvic tilts in bed. So, if you aspire to feel better, not only in the bedroom but in your overall vitality, start moving. Do so without pressure or shame, but with consistent, loving dedication. Imagine applying a natural oil or lotion with care, helping your skin and nerves remember their importance, their continued vitality. This daily attention fosters awareness, signaling to your brain that this part of you matters, that it's still safe to feel, to connect, to be present in your body. This relaxation then opens pathways for improved blood flow, enhanced sensation, and reduced tension, gradually alleviating the stress that often accumulates silently over time. Furthermore, you can nourish your nerves internally. Adequate hydration supports nerve communication, limiting alcohol reduces nerve damage, and sufficient B vitamins, especially B12, help maintain the protective myelin sheath around nerve fibers, enabling signals to travel more clearly and rapidly. Imagine applying a natural oil or lotion with care, helping your skin and nerves remember their importance, their continued vitality. This daily attention fosters awareness, signaling to your brain that this part of you matters, that it's still safe to feel, to connect, to be present in your body. This relaxation then opens pathways for improved blood flow, enhanced sensation, and reduced tension, gradually alleviating the stress that often accumulates silently over time. Furthermore, you can nourish your nerves internally. Adequate hydration supports nerve communication, limiting alcohol reduces nerve damage, and sufficient B vitamins, especially B12, help maintain the protective myelin sheath around nerve fibers, enabling signals to travel more clearly and rapidly. The objective here isn't to force your body into some idealized performance. Instead, it's about creating conditions where your body feels safe, supported, and receptive to sensation. When this occurs, frustration subsides, replaced by a rediscovery of genuinely meaningful intimacy, both with yourself and your partner. Next, let's discuss something very basic, yet so often overlooked: skincare and hygiene. This might not seem like a big deal, but it can have a huge impact on your comfort, confidence, and long-term function. Especially if you are uncircumcised, cleaning the foreskin gently each day with warm water is essential. This helps prevent the buildup of bacteria or residue that can cause irritation or infection. But whether you are circumcised or not, one thing is universally true. The skin down there is incredibly thin, delicate, and prone to dryness as you age. Using a gentle, fragrance-free moisturizer once or twice a week or after bathing can help protect that skin. It keeps it soft, reduces the risk of cracking or irritation, and helps you avoid that raw, tight feeling that many men ignore until it becomes painful. If you are someone who sweats throughout the day or wears tight clothing, a light dusting of natural, talc-free powder can also reduce friction and discomfort. But the most important rule here is treat this area with gentleness. No harsh scrubbing, no scented soaps, no alcohol-based products. This is not about making things look a certain way. It is about function. When your skin is calm, clean, and properly cared for, your nervous system feels at ease. That sense of comfort tells your brain, "I am safe here." And that is when your body becomes more responsive, more relaxed, and more confident. Your penis deserves the same thoughtful care you might give to your face, your hands, or your eyes. Not because you are trying to impress anyone, but because this is your body and it deserves attention. Daily movement, gentle stimulation, proper skin care. These are not luxuries. They are basic forms of self-respect. And when practiced consistently, they can help you feel more alive, more connected, and more in control, not just of your physical body, but of your life. Finally, I want to address mindset, because penis care extends beyond the physical. It's deeply emotional. After 50, many men silently grapple with anxieties about performance, desire, or their continued sense of self. This stress manifests physically as tension, hesitation, and doubt. But what if you viewed your penis not as something faltering, but as something striving to adapt? What if your role shifted from battling it to supporting it, as you would a friend or partner? Approaching it with curiosity rather than pressure allows your nervous system to relax. Consequently, your body often responds more effectively, more gently, more fully, and more consistently. Penis care isn't about achieving perfection, it's about presence, about fostering an environment for your continued health. So, dedicate 5 minutes daily. Stretch, hydrate, touch gently, move, stay warm, stay calm, maintain blood flow, and above all, stay connected. Because this part of you remains vital, capable, and deserving of attention. What I want you to remember is this: your penis is not isolated from your overall health. It's not a luxury item or something relevant only during intimacy. It's a living, breathing, responsive part of your body that requires daily care, just like your teeth, heart, or skin. After 50, the rules shift, and your body begins to demand more attention. Not more effort, but more reverence. By embracing a simple daily routine that prioritizes circulation, gentle touch, nerve health, skin care, and a positive mindset, you empower yourself to feel connected, strong, and proud of the body you inhabit. If this video resonated with you, I encourage you to subscribe for more gentle, honest men's health advice. Share it with a brother, a father, or anyone who needs to hear that it's never too late to prioritize self-care. Thank you for being here. And remember, the best version of you is not a thing of the past.